Game time, put me in, coach. Today we are talking about Kyrie Irving, the Brooklyn Nets, and should they trade? Should they even entertain trading Kyrie Irving? My answer to that is hell no. And I got 3 reasons as to why that is. But first, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video like an assist, because here we are talking basketball. On this channel, I will give you basketball IQ so Kevin Durant can't tell you don't know basketball. So, number 1, Kyrie Irving is a deep thinker. That puppet response that he put up was a subliminal message to the Brooklyn Nets, letting them know he is not their puppet. Number 2 is player power. Kyrie Irving is exercising his player power by simply letting the Brooklyn Nets know, this is my hometown. You will not trade me where I do not want to be. And I don't want to be anywhere but home. Number 3, which is actually the most important reason Kyrie Irving is not a good fit for any other team, is because he is an entertainment-based player, not a championship builder. He's a guy that puts butts in seats. So now that we got the introduction out the way, let's go ahead and dive right into number 1. The number 1 reason why this would not be a good move for the Brooklyn Nets or the team trading for Kyrie is because he's a deep thinker. He is letting them know subliminally he's not a puppet, which means he is his own man. He's going to question authority. He's going to question common knowledge. And I don't have a problem with that, because when I see the way that he plays the game, when I listen to his breakdown as far as how he breaks the defender down, it is really on a different level. It is on some next level stuff. He has moves already planned for the player based on how they move. Kyrie Irving is an amazing player, but he is an entertaining player. Basketball is not that important to him. He's already thinking about what he's going to do outside of basketball games, outside of basketball practice, and most definitely what he's going to do once he retires. So the time that he's spending playing, he's probably taking that money and investing it into something that he's really passionate about. I continuously hear small things about what he's doing. I wish he would put that more on display, especially with the type of platform he has and the sponsorship being Nike, which is one of the biggest companies out there. I wish he would actually put it more on display. But it is what it is. He talked about flat earth, and some people were actually really mad when it comes to even thinking about flat earth, round earth, dome earth, the main question I have is, what am I doing here? I don't care if this is a dome. I don't care if this is flat. I don't care if it's or round. All I care about is, what am I doing here? How can I impact people's lives? Those are the main 2 questions that I ask myself. So as far as flat earth is concerned, it's cool. It's actually something that's more stimulating to your mind, because now people are actually presenting facts. So whether you believe in flat earth or round earth, that's up to you. Number 2, exercising his power as a player. This is something that we actually seen LeBron do when he kept signing those 1-year contracts. Basically, what LeBron was doing was keeping pressure on the front office to say, hey, y'all got to give me some players. Y'all got to get some guys in here, because I'm young, but I'm not going to be young forever, and I want to win now. So if you're not going to make sure that you get me the players that are going to help me win right now, then I'm going to leave. So that's how he ended up with my Lakers. Kyrie is where he wants to be, in Brooklyn, his hometown, right? It's either his hometown or it's close to his hometown. From the reports I heard on Undisputed and First Take was not First Take, Undisputed and First Things First. They said that he would retire if the Brooklyn Nets traded him. I believe that because he does not, with him exercising his power, that means he's not allowing a team to trade him to a place he does not want to be. And I can understand that, because if you're trading for Dame Lillard or if you're trading for Ben Simmons, those are actually good fits for Kyrie Irving, because with the Trailblazers, you would have CJ McCollum and Kyrie, and that's basically the same player, which means you're going to get the same results, except Kyrie is way more hurt than Damian Lillard is. So that's actually more of a downgrade for the Trailblazers. Then we look at the flip side, which would be the Sixers, right? So if they traded for Ben Simmons, oh my gosh, you're talking about front runners for a dynasty. You're talking about being a dynasty, oh my God. But when it comes to the Sixers getting Kyrie, now you have an injury-prone player in Kyrie and another injury-prone player in Embiid. But again, Kyrie Irving is not allowing them to even think that they could trade him from his hometown. He also knows that he came as a package deal with Kevin Durant, which means that he ensured himself to have a retirement party at the end of his career in Brooklyn, okay? Because bringing the face of the team, the face of the NBA, one of the faces in the NBA being Kevin Durant, he knows that he actually has the opportunity to retire a Brooklyn Net. Number 3, Kyrie Irving would not be a good fit for any team that they tried to trade him to, simply because he's at home where he wants to be. And like I said, he said he will retire. I believe him. But the main reason why is because he's not a guy that you build championships around. He's a guy that you get butts in seats to come see, because he is going to put on a show. Because there's not many guys or any guy that can actually stay in front of him once he get the dancing out there. He's actually going to embarrass you, because eventually you're going to go for a fake. And if you don't go for a fake, then he's just going to go get an easy bucket. Especially if you think you're going to block his shot, because he can actually shoot the ball. But the biggest thing that I see is that I know Steve Nash wants to take his brain and put it inside of Kyrie's brain, because having Kevin Durant is way different than Steve Nash having Amari Stoudemire. Right? Because Kevin Durant can do way more than what Amari Stoudemire did. Steve Nash is looking at that like, come on, Kyrie, we got something extremely special here. I just need you to play like this. But Kyrie does not want to be a point guard, which to me, if he played point guard, he would be untradeable, because he would be slicing and dicing the entire defense opposed to one single defender. Again, he's a guy who will maybe pass the ball, not a guy who's actually going to dissect the defense. And Simmons is actually only looking for a pass. He's not really ever looking for a shot, whereas Kyrie is always looking for his shot. He's very rarely looking to pass the ball. So that completely changed any type of dynamic that you would have with Portland or the Sixers or any other team. Kyrie is a showman, and we all love to see it, including myself. I want to see Kyrie get out there and create some highlights, because it gives me something to actually teach the kids. So with all this being said, you have my opinion as to why the Brooklyn Nets should not even entertain trading Kyrie Irving. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Also, comment under this video. Let me know, did I leave anything out? Most importantly, do you guys have any questions? Is there anything you would like for me to actually talk about? Let me know down in the comments under this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.